Hey, it's the Empire. Geo Boxing Empire. Back to more boxing. Now, this is a prediction video to the Berto versus Porter fight. And listen, I'm going to evaluate this guy's losses, and I'm going to tell you how I feel each one evolved, if they did at all. All right, let's talk about Berto. Now, Berto has some losses against Ortiz, Lopez, Robert Guerrero, and Floyd Mayweather. Now, the Mexican losses he had, Berto, when he was fighting those Mexican fighters, he was trying to fight a Mexican-style fight, and he got out of his style. So he was trying to match their activity, which Berto really can't do because that's not his style. So if you're fighting someone inside who's really good at it inside, and you're not that good at it inside, you're gonna be wasting more energy trying to keep up with that guy. So Berto, that's why he lost those fights, in my opinion, because he was trying to match them at something he wasn't great at, but they were. So you have to waste more energy trying to keep up with them. But Berto, his style has changed since then. A good example is the Josecito Lopez fight when Lopez was actually doing better than Berto. But Lopez was outboxing him. He was doing a lot more. He was throwing a lot more punches. And Berto stayed disciplined. And he just focused on his game. He didn't get into Lopez's game and try to outmatch him speed for speed. And he finished Lopez. Same thing with Ortiz. Ortiz was boxing. He was looking good. He was dropping him. And Berto didn't get in a slugfest. He continued his game and he knocked out Ortiz within 6 rounds. So that was a statement right there. People don't want to give him credit, but that was a statement. So Berto, he's evolved as a fighter, and I think his style says otherwise. Now, Shawn Porter, man. Shawn Porter has losses against Kell Brook and Keith Thurman. Now, in the Kell Brook fight, he was sort of manhandled. He got 1-2'd and held all the time. And he just got that. That was the whole fucking fight. He was just 1-2 and held the whole fight. And his next fight against Keith Thurman, he basically he tried the same thing. Shawn Porter tried the same thing and tried to overwhelm his opponent. And Keith Thurman was just hitting him harder and cleaner. So, you lost to 2 of the 4 champions and they're power punchers. And then you're going to fight another power puncher who basically fights the same as Kell Brook, at least, when he fought you the first time. And in my opinion, man, I see no evolvement in Shawn Porter, man. He's still fighting the same. I think people were getting to him when like, oh, you won that fight. And he's not evolving as a fighter, in my opinion. He's just being the same guy. I'm not going to see Shawn Porter box all of a sudden. He's still going to be aggressive. So in my opinion, man, based on losses, Shawn Porter doesn't look like he's evolving, man. I think he thinks he's winning these fights, and he's not doing anything to make himself a better fighter. So, in my opinion, Berto's just a bad style matchup for him because Berto hits too fucking hard. In my opinion, Berto hits at least as hard as Kell Brook and Keith Thurman. He hits pretty fucking hard. He's just not giving credit he deserves because he lost to lesser, opponents. But Berto's probably gonna win this fight, man. I got Berto by KO, man. I think Porter will get wild and he'll try to smother Berto with overhand rights and leaping left hooks and shit, and he's gonna be missing a lot. And it's not if Shawn Porter will get caught, it's when Shawn Porter will get caught. So that's my opinion. If you think Shawn Porter will win, man, let me know why. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, Geo Boxing Empire. I'm out.